Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mad Dragon Six Nations Round 4. What a fantastic opening game we have here today. Italy versus Wales. We'll have a quick look at the table as it stood at the end of Round 3. Wales in joint second, but are in third place due to the points difference they have compared to England, holding out that second place position. Italy down in fifth. They had a great opening start with the win against France, but unfortunately not really managing to secure too many points after that. It's a beautiful sky over the Stadio Olimpico today. Italy will be looking for that home advantage. Can they get another win in this Six Nations? They start off with an enormous kick, but George North managing to secure it. Wales going for a couple of offloads straight from the off. They want to get this game off and underway as soon as possible. They do not want to be sat back in their own 22. There is an opportunity here for bonus point tries. The championship potentially a little bit on the line for them. They know a win is desperately needed here today. Padovani sees a nice bit of room in that backfield. Oh, there's a superb charge down there coming in by Federico Mori, managing to pin Wales back in their own 22. Can they make the most of this chance? Oh, the ball. There was a great pass to Rutzer, but unfortunately he just overran his line. That could have been a very early opportunity, and now no one is back for Italy. Garbisi has to try and clear up. Can he get that pass away? He does, to Marisi, to Brex, to Negri, to Bruno, but superb tackling by the Welsh defence, not letting them through. What an exhilarating opening 10 minutes we've had here. Both teams playing extremely hard, but Wales take back over possession towards the halfway line. Passing it out wide. We've had to see Wyn Jones stepping in that scrum half position. Thomas Williams stuck at the back. He's gone back to his scrum half position now. Italy try and spread it out wide. The defence looking a little bit dog-legged. Can they manage to cover up wide? It's a good cover tackle on George North. They don't want to be giving him the room. There might be room opening up, though, on this right-hand side, which Federico Mori tries to utilise, but a good cover tackle there again by the Welsh defence, pushing him into touch. Line-out time, an area of strength for both teams so far in this tournament, and it's Italy who come away with it. A nice steal for them at the line-out. Marisi to Licata, to Brex, to Bruno's, found himself with a little bit of room. He goes for the grubber kick along the ground, manages to get it. Oh, and he's dropped the ball. Oh, there could have been a scoring opportunity there. What a cover tackle coming in by Liam Williams, trying to push him off the ball and then making the big contact once he picked it up. Superb defensive work by the Welsh fullback. First scrum of the game. Let's see how both sides get on here. Now, last week, of course, Italy played Ireland, and their scrummaging work had a little bit left to be desired. They'll want to see if they can improve against a Wales team that is, unfortunately, looking quite strong as well in terms of that scrum, and it seemed to be relatively effortless for them. That is a big pass, going for the big calls here. Wales trying to play this out, not going for the easy exit strategy, and it might have just worked for them as Josh Adams finds himself out on this wing, completely isolated. It's a superb cover tackle by Padovani, having to get back for this one. I think it's going to be close to see who can actually come away with that. There's an awful lot of men committed in that breakdown, which means there's less in the defensive line, and Dan Bigger makes the most of it. A few extra metres. The Italian defensive line completely out of shape. Unfortunately, a slow recycling of that ball from Thomas Williams has allowed them to reset, but lovely dancing feet from George North. Sees them go for the breakaway. Great cover tackle. I think that was Paolo Garbisi. Had to get all the way back across from it, and another huge hit there just to try and sort themselves back out. Italy slowing down that play. Wales need to be patient here. They don't want to try and force this. Thomas Williams goes for the long range pass out to Zamet. We know what a danger he can be out on the wing. Italy do manage to recover. Stephen Varney says he's had enough of it, tries to get a clearance kick, and what a clearance kick it is, back over the halfway line. They'll be incredibly happy with that. Not necessarily the best defensive set from Italy, but scramble working well. You can't ask for a lot more than that once it begins to go wrong, but that's quite a poor pass out to Garbisi. Marisi goes for a very long range pass. I don't think that was necessary. Maybe cut out too many men. Stephen Varney finds himself isolated. Marisi takes it in, not really supported by his men, and you can see that turnover has come as well. Dan Bigger showing off. Oh, doesn't manage to get the pass though out to Zamet. There was a lovely spin through a couple of tackles there, making big ground. but not making the most of it as Rutzer tries to make a break down the wing. I mean, he's a speedy lock, but compared to a couple of the Wales defensive wingers, I don't think he was going to make a great deal of room there, but almost an opportunity down the blind side. Italy go for a couple more offloads. Lamaro takes it up to the line. This wing looking isolated again. Let's see if anyone can get to Josh Adams. It's looking like he's making some good meters up to the Italian 22. Wales, though, with another slow ball. The coach must be losing his mind at how slow these balls are being recycled for them. Italy are just having too much time to be able to reload their defence for the next set. Wales have so many opportunities in this first half, and now it's actually Italy who look like they get the final opportunity to make a break. There was a bit of a late tackle there by Thomas Williams, but taking the letter of the law to the very edge of what's allowed, I think, manages to slow down that attack because Garbisi looked like he could have been away. Luca Bigi's got a little bit stuck on his own man there. Can Italy recover? Tom Francis gives away a penalty. Hands in the ruck. We have seen the clock go red. It's a long way to go for Italy. What do they decide to go for? They say they'll play on in this game. Not the easiest position to go for. They could have just kicked the ball out. Half-time 0-0. Not the worst thing, but they know points could be hard to come by in that second half. They need to make the most of it. Let's see what they can do with this line-out. It looks a pretty safe line-out for them, to be fair. Stephen Varney takes it on. Garbisi, supported by his own players. Nice to see. Morisi, unfortunately, though, a little bit more isolated. Do Italy recover? They do. Let's see if they can spread it wide. Out to Bigi. Would have maybe wanted one extra man on that inside centre. The Italian line is spread incredibly wide at the minute. They need to narrow up a little bit, not really being able to support their own man. Fischetti takes it in on a big carry. Out to Morisi. Takes two men to take him down, and the gaps are beginning to open here. Federico Ruzza taking the ball on a little bit more. They go for a quick ball to Lamaro. Out to Federico Mori, making good ground. Dan Biggers had to make a big recovery. Doesn't get there. Mori going over the corner. What a superb cover tackle coming in from Wales. It looked like a try had to come. Negri goes for the offload to Luca Bigi. Italy have narrowed their attack down, and it looks to be working from them, supporting their own men. Lamaro takes it to the line. Stephen Varney wants to go quickly. Rutzer. Morisi thinks he sees the line. He doesn't get there. What a cover tackle by Wales. They try and clear it out. Will it get there? Padovani keeps it in. I can't believe he managed to keep that in. The referee might want to go back and have a look at that. How did Italy not get a try in there? It felt like it had to come. Morisi had such a clean line. If only he could have taken that one extra step around the defender. Brex takes it in. Oh, he looks like he might be a bit isolated there. Does well. Luca Bigi has to try and recover. A nice little spin from him just to get back with a couple of supporting players. Italy completely out of shape at this point. Wales defensive line looking good. That might have been the opportunity of this first half, although it's opening up again. Negri one-on-one with Liam Williams. Rides the tackle. Thomas Williams having to get back. Italy are wanting this game to keep going. It's superb play from them. Luca Bigi, there's a nice little pop pass to him. Garbisi. Morisi. Oh, it's not the best pass in the world. Can they make the most of it? It doesn't look like it. Wales go for the clearance again. Padovani tries to make something a little bit different. Goes for the kick through the middle. Doesn't work for him. Bruno passes it back inside to Riccioni. I cannot believe this half is still going on. Lamaro out to Morisi. What a read there by Wyn Jones to get across and stop that defensive run. I feel like Italy's attack has unfortunately fallen a little bit flat. The opportunity completely arose for them, but they haven't made the most of it. Maybe they'll have one last opportunity through Negri, who kicks the ball on. The big man's playing some tactical rugby, gets back up to the 5-metre line. What can Italy do with this from here? They have to go wide. Oh, he has to be offside. That's a completely illegal foul. He's just slapped the ball down in the air. You can't be allowing that, referee. There must be a yellow card to come in. Garbisi kicks on. Dan Bigger, knock on. The referee says not deliberate. It's an incredible call. Dan Bigger offside by miles. I cannot believe it. We go in at half-time 0-0. Well, what an exciting opening first half to the first game of round 4. Both teams having big opportunities in this game to get over the try line. Finishing at 0-0. Neither team is actually able to get over that try line, but Italy have certainly looked the closest towards the end of that first half, managing to get up into that 5-metre line a couple of times. For all intents and purposes, looked like Morisi and Negri were both going to score a try. The Wales scramble defence has been excellent in being able to get back and stopping just certain tries. Italy's defence also dramatically improving as well, stopping a couple of Wales attacks, doing really well earlier on in the first half, managing to get back, stopping Wales from scoring anything as well. Both teams wanted to continue this game on even when the clock had turned red. What a long first half, neither team taking the advantage. But one of the key things to take away is just due to how long that first half was, how much will that have tired the players out? On to the second half, then there's been some big changes on both sides. A very long half. Alessandro Fusco has come on to replace Stephen Varney. Wales have made 4 changes at the end of the half. George North has come off along with Thomas Williams. There's been a lot of big changes. Both teams needing to shake up. A lot of fatigue kicking in this game. Oh, Bruno couldn't get that kick away. Both teams will want to start the second half off strong. They go for a bit of a different tactic. The crossfield kick working well for them. New to the field. I think that was Will Rowlands has come on as well for Adam Beard, making good inroads down into that 22. Brex tries to take the ball, but isolated. No one with him there. They'll try and get out of their 22 if they can. Federico Mori kicking them down towards the halfway line. Liam Williams on the counter-attack. Oh, thank you for that pass, says Jonathan Davis, but did a lot with it, to be fair, managing to beat 4 defenders. Didn't see that one coming. The new scrum half now on the field. Kieran Hardy in as well to try and just increase the speed a bit in terms of the rucking from Wales. Has been a little bit slow for them. The ball going out wide though. Can Garbisi get back? I think there might have been a bit of an infringement on him there as well. Unfortunately, Zamet not able to get to the ball. But this has been a game of pushing the laws to the limit at certain points. I can't believe they didn't give that as a penalty towards the end of the first half for Dan Bigger knocking that down. Alessandro Fusco tries to take it himself. Not making a lot of ground through there and isolated. This Italian line really not set up too well in this opening to the second half. Wales have the first opportunity to go on a big attack here. Oh, I'm not sure if that kick was needed. Well collected by Pierre Bruno. Managing to get back there. Zamet maybe a little bit too trigger happy in terms of that kick. Bit of a loose pass to Riccioni, but Italy do take it a little bit further. Negri to Cannone. Oh, looks like he's a little bit isolated there. They'll just want to try and narrow up a little bit again. They did so well with shifting the game plan towards the end of that first half, but it looks like it's beginning to slip away a bit. The coaches won't be too happy with what they're seeing at the minute. Negri will take the ball up. An enormous tackle there by Dan Bigger, trying to just inject a bit of momentum into the Welsh defence. Italy are struggling to get out here. They get it out to Lamaro. Manages to get the ball away to Mori, but there's a superb cover tackle there coming in, still sticking him to the wing. Italy just can't get out of their half at the minute. Let's see if Lamaro can take it a little bit further for them. Negri tries to get that ball out wide. Lamaro out to Bruno. Alan Wyn-Jones trying to run along. Bruno taking it up now. Can Wales get back? It's a good cover run by Alan Wyn. He's getting on in the years now, but he's managed to do a good cover tackle there. Oh, Cannone thought the offload to Garbisi was there, but not managing to work for them. Wales still a little bit slow from that ruck. They're still playing this offload game. It might work for them as they go out to Josh Adams, who unfortunately takes a step into touch. Italy then have made a few changes after this kick has gone dead. Lucchesi coming on for Bigi. There's also been a change at fly half. Marine has come in to fill in. I don't think Paolo Garbisi was settling too well into the second half. Let's see what the injection of the new replacements can make for this Italy team. Wales made their replacements a little bit earlier on in this game than maybe they would have wanted to. Pierre Bruno got to try and run Zamet, but I don't think he's going to be able to outrun someone with the speed of Zamet like that. Morisi gets it out to Cannone. Teruzza finds himself in space, but no one else with him. Italy somehow managed to get back and recover that one. Cannone takes it a few extra meters. I don't know if they're going to have the men behind them to take it a little bit further. Morisi does extremely well. This Italian line looks all out of shape. They're just balled around the actual ruck itself. I'm not sure if it'll work for them. They're trying something a bit different here. Federico Mori takes a step back inside, does well to get past 2 defenders from not a great position there. Italy, you can tell the fatigue are kicking in because they're tightening up around it. The whistle is getting ready to be blown. The clock has gone red. Both teams desperate to take anything away from this game. I can't believe it would end in a 0-0 draw. What can Wales do here? The final action of this game. What can they do with it? They try and go out wide. It's a good cover tackle though. The Italian subs have made a bit of a difference in terms of the fatigue kicking in, but Wales in this breakdown zone looking much quicker off the bat. It's a lovely pass inside. The ball goes loose. Lamaro takes the ball that went loose and dropped. Lucchesi takes it up a little bit further. Can they keep it going? Marine thinks he sees Mori isolated. Big ask. The man's been playing a full 80-minute game and maybe more with how long that first half went on for. Morisi doing well again to get through, supported by his forwards. Bruno thinks he sees room in the corner. Can he get there? Oh, it's an incredible try. Zammit had to run all the way across the field to get back to him. Bruno's played about 100 minutes of rugby and still had the gas. What a great move by Morisi to get through 3 defenders there, opening him up. You can see Zammit out of position, having to run all the way back. Does manage to get the tackle, but stretching for the line. Pierre Bruno coming in absolutely clutch for them right at the end. Marine will take the kick. Not an easy kick by any standard. Let's see how he does. Oh, unfortunately kicks it across the face of goal. Italy take this game 5-0. He's shaking his head, but they will be happy with that performance. Italy's second win in this Six Nations. What a fantastic win for Italy. Wales will be incredibly disappointed, especially with the first half that looked like it was going well for them. I hope you've all enjoyed this one today, guys. Of course, the rest of the games will be coming up very soon. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.